Good morning. Hello, hello, my friends. Good morning, good morning. Hello, Tessa. Congratulations on being first today. What do you want Sophia's colors to be? I'm excited. Also, welcome to the Cool Kids table and enjoy your cheese girls for today. Red bunny. Okay, go. Let me go grab it. How are you? How was your weekend? Red bunny things. How was your weekend, love? What have you guys been up to? My weekend has been okay for the most part. Hi, Lindsay. Enjoy your lumpiang toge for today. Also, I am on time today. Guys, be proud of me. I woke up at around, well, I slept pretty early last night. I think I was asleep by 10 p.m. Also, thank you for the follow. Hello, hello. I was asleep by 10 p.m. and I woke up at around 4:30 a.m. because I wanted to pee so bad. And yeah, I just didn't go back to sleep anymore because I feel like I had energy. So I'm early. Although I haven't had breakfast yet. I think I hear rustling in the kitchen. So I guess Rusty is prepping for our breakfast. How are you guys? Um, Doing okay. Actually, feel like I have some energy. Nice. I feel like we're on the same level today. I feel like I have the same energy. I noticed and was like, yes, you go, girl. Yeah. Have you had coffee? Not yet. But yeah, I did. I do have a little bit of energy today. And, I woke up around 4:30. I was just lounging on the bed. I sat up. I didn't lay down. I sat up and I was just, you know, doom scrolling on my phone around 6:30ish. I fixed the bed, which I don't usually do when I have low energy. I actually fluffed the pillows, fixed the bed, and got into a shower, got ready, and I'm here. I'm here. I'm alive, awake, and I'm on time. Uh, Guess what? You got tofu. Ooh, I have a lot of other tofu recipes that I saw on TikTok that looks amazing, and I can't wait for people to, well, for Rusty to cook them so I can try them out. Also, Nessa, what color do you want for Sophia today? Before I forget. Um, yeah, yeah. Last week and Friday, Rusty helped me by rearranging my work table, my desk basically. And so now my monitor is a little bit more elevated because the chair is a little high. So here's the thing that I saw in terms of making sure that you are like in a proper position to work. Your armrest should be the same level as your table, right? So that's what I learned. Your armrest should be the same level as your table so that your arms are always supported when you're using your mouse and your keyboard. And that has always, ever since I learned about that, that has always been my goal. So my previous chair, it broke probably a couple of months ago. And then I, first of all, I stole a chair in my dad's office. And then he bought me a new chair. Because he was like, I asked him for permission. So I didn't necessarily steal anything. I asked him for permission if I can get a chair because my chair broke. And he said yes. So I got one. But I think there was a sale ongoing where he was, and he decided to get a new chair because he wanted all the chairs in the office to match. So he gave me the new chair, and that's the chair that I'm using now. And the problem, it's a good chair. It's not the best chair out there. It's fine. It's usable. It's functional, has a headrest, has a backrest, all of that. The only thing that I don't like about this chair is you cannot adjust the height of the armrest. So it's a little low. And so I have to raise up the chairs to make sure that the armrest is at the same level as my table, which means I'm sitting pretty high on the table. So I had to raise up my monitors, which Rusty did already, but I wasn't super comfortable yet. So last Friday, Rusty raised them up more, switched the two monitors. So I have three monitors in total. I have two horizontal monitors and one vertical monitor. And my vertical monitor used to be on my left side. But because of my keyboard camera, sometimes you see the conversations because all of my chat conversations are in that vertical monitor. And some of them are for work, some of them are personal, so I don't want it to be shown on stream necessarily. I try to cover them up, but sometimes I forget because when you're zoned in. So I had to switch them up, and now feels better. So vertical monitor on the right, horizontal monitor on the left, my main monitor in the middle. And everything feels lighter. My desk is cleaner, not a lot of clutter, and I like it. I really do. Um, purple. Wait, purples. One a lilac purple. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Let's do that. Mm, 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 mm. Purple lilac palette. Let's go. I've never heard that. The thought of lining it up like that. Yes. So I've watched it on some of the. It's mostly productivity channels on YouTube. So they talk about ergonomics. They talk about that stuff. So that's one thing that it's stuck in my mind now. So I can't really forget. But do you have something to rest your feet on? I don't. So one of the things that I learned, I was supposed to buy one, but last weekend I was watching one of those like work setups kind of channels. And one thing that I remember watching was, and it really struck a chord in my head, was that sitting down is a new epidemic in the world because we're all like working from home ever since the pandemic, basically. We're all working from home. We're now like comfort, ergonomics is always on the top of the list to the point where people, especially me, we don't necessarily stand up anymore because we're so comfortable sitting down. So one of his advice is to not get that super ergonomic, super comfortable chair so that it actually forces you to stand up. And that's also one of the reasons why I had to rearrange the desk. I have two lights now. They're both ring lights, but the, the other one is Rusty's and he doesn't really use it. So now I have two lights. And Rusty has set it up to a point where I can now finally stand up and use my desk as a standing desk because it is a standing desk. And I've invested a lot in this table and I don't use it for its purpose. So now I can. And hopefully that is the motivation to stand up. So yeah, that's a great way to start the week. It is a great way to start the week. So yeah, make sure like your chair is comfortable enough to work but not too comfortable where you don't want to stand up anymore. I think those are some of the things that I gathered from, watching these productivity channels. So comfortable enough to work, but also uncomfy enough for you to take breaks and actually stand up. You don't have to have a standing desk. So what I'm planning is like during breaks I will probably like raise the desk up and stand up. So yeah, that's hopefully what we're gonna do. I got a little step stool under my desk, but I also put one of those little exercise resistance bands because I need the movement and I can like, oh, that's also a cool thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. That's also a cool thing. I've never heard of Wait, where do you put? I know the resistance bands. I think Rusty bought me one, which I still need to use. Ah. But where do you put the resistance bands are on the step stool, or you just put them on your legs? Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Cool, cool, cool. Also, what kind of palette are we thinking? That's very cool. So yeah, don't forget to stand up whenever you can. So the pomos will help. So what I'm gonna do for now is to um stand up during the breaks. So when I chit chat with you guys, I'm gonna be standing. Hopefully it works. But yeah, we've set it up where I can actually raise up my table that it won't the lights are not gonna bump the shelf above my monitor because I do have a shelf above this that contains my speaker. Also, thank you for decorating me. Appreciate it. Uh yeah. I have it on that stool because the stool is like curved and like a crescent moon type shape. Ah, so you have the band wrapped around it. Oh, that's so smart. That's very smart. I saw like before when I was like researching for this standing desk, I saw a lot of la like other tools that you can use to make you feel comfortable even when you're working while standing. And I saw this, I think I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's basically like a cushy foam that you can stand on so that you're still, you know, you're not putting too much weight on your feet when you're standing while working. It's still cushioning it. I don't remember what it's called, but it's something like that. And I was planning on buying one, but they're all a little expensive. So we did not. So we're just gonna stand during breaks. The bottom left palette looks really pretty. This one? Breakfast is here. Yes, please. What's for breakfast? I can see bacon. Ah, scrambled eggs. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. This one. Okay, let's do this. Mm. Oh, not me clicking the wrong thing. Ooh, very, very pretty. Very pretty. Let's do. What do we do? What do we do? Should we do lavender? I kind of want this at the 9955 BB. Uh, so I kind of want that at the end. Maybe put the ooh, wisteria is a beautiful color. That reminds me, I gotta check the ham I got out the song. No worries. Go, go, go. C59ED8. Oh, that's pretty. Hi, Jessie. Welcome in. Welcome in. And then maybe the deep lilac. Oh, no, no. Mm, thank you. Jessie, enjoy your pochi for today. Oh, I miss pochi. 7E3 F9E. 7E3 F9. Ooh, pretty. Pretty, 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 pretty. How are you, Jessie? How have you been? How was your weekend? 7E3 F9 C5988. Also, playlist for today is Korean R&B. I found this playlist over the weekend and it has such a good vibe that I've been I've been thinking about it all weekend and I've been planning to play it on stream. I don't understand most of the songs here because I do not speak Korean, but the playlist slaps. I like the beats. Oh, this is such a pretty color. Let's put it here. I do like the beats. Everything sounds good and feels good. So we're gonna play it for today's stream. That's so funny. I literally had strawberry Laffy Taffy candy earlier. Ooh, I've never tried Laffy Taffies. I don't think I've ever seen them in person. I know what they are. They're always so interesting to me, but I don't think I've ever tried the actual Laffy Taffy brand thingy. Thank you for using the lilac color palette for choosing it. So cool, so cool. Okay, here's what's for breakfast. We have one strip of bacon and scrambled eggs with tomatoes, onions, a little bit of is this chives or um spring onion? Ah, and rice. Of course, of course, of course. It is very pretty. I really like it. I don't have we tried lilac palette before? I don't remember. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's playlist and I hope you guys to enjoy today's stream. Just for tasks for today. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Ah,
We want to invite you to have lunch with them and do the rest of the week.
Rune, hello, hello. Welcome to the Cooked Stable and enjoy your milky nuts for today. Hope you're doing well, love. I hope you are doing very well today. Uh, yes, I'm wishing everybody a very productive day. Also, I do have a little bit of a fundraiser. If you want to go help out my friend, this is what's it's about. So his aunt recently passed away, and they are trying to, you know, mm, recover from all the expenses because she was hospitalized and operated on and all of that. So if you want to donate, just do exclamation point Mirna and the link is there and you can donate directly there. This link is not created by me. This is all direct donations to their family, to my friend's family. So if you can help them out, yeah, you can either donate or at least share them to friends who may be able to help them out. So yes. Hi Jess. Hello, hello. Welcome in. So yeah, I'll keep this up until, whenever whenever everything's fine. But yeah, if you can help share it, if you can help donate, I would appreciate it. But prayers for her soul is already appreciated now. So yeah, I'll keep this up for the whole stream and in the next couple of streams. So we can, maybe help out a little bit. Loss is so hard. Financial burdens make it even harder. Yeah, that's for sure. So what happened was it was all so abrupt. Basically she had an aneurysm, but when they got there, the doctor said that, it's operable. But of course, we all know the odds and ends of operations. So they did operate. She did recover from the operation, but you know, I think after a couple of, I think they were there for 2 weeks. Yeah, they were in the hospital for 2 weeks since the day she was dressed there, the operation, and then the recovery. But after that 2 weeks, she eventually passed away. Um, so yeah, it has been a lot because this person, plus Tita Mirna, is single. She doesn't have children, and her nephew is a very close friend of mine. He was actually part of my wedding entourage. So, and she basically raised him. So he's very close to his heart. She is very close to his heart. And, I value him as a friend. So she's close to my heart too. So if we can all help, we all will all appreciate it. And I appreciate you too. But yeah, no donations required, just if you have extra. And if you can share the link to people that might be able to help, would also appreciate it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and I hope you guys are doing well though. I'm sorry it's like kind of a little bit of a low uh energy kind of news, but he's doing okay. He is moving along with life. It's just, the financial end of things, it's hard. We all know it's hard. Um my dad has had two brain aneurysms that are caught and he had surgery on, so I can relate. Oh, yeah. It's a little hard. Aneurysms are, they you never know when they're coming. You never really know they have no symptoms until, it's a little critical. So yeah. So that is that part of the stream, and I'm gonna keep that up until uh I don't know when. Until they end that campaign. I'll try to keep it up as much as I can. Um so you guys are aware. But today we're gonna do 50 minutes of focus and 10 minutes of break. We're gonna do 8 rounds, 8 cycles of focus time. We're listening to the playlist is called Trend Chill K-R&B. So it's not K-pop, it's K-R&B. That's the way that I and it's a very, very nice playlist. Even if I don't understand probably all of the songs here, it's a nice vibe to work with. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer because I've been yapping for, oh my gosh, more than 20 minutes already. You really like the playlist? Oh, if you guys like the playlist, if you want the link to the playlist, just let me know. I'll post it in chat. For those of you who are not working today and just want to relax, we also have a puzzle for today. Sophia's Colors is by Nessa for today. And I really like the lilac palette. It's so cute. Um, but yeah, enjoy the playlist, enjoy work time. I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer so I can have a breakfast and read mails while having breakfast. And I will talk to you guys later. You'll see my clean desk. I'm pretty proud of it. And thank my husband for being amazing. I'll talk to you guys later. Good luck with work today. Hello. We're back. Oh, I was gonna say, told myself I'm gonna stand up during a break. How are you guys? Oh my gosh. Was it really that? Oh, I think it's too high. Okay. Hi. Choose your headband today. What's your mood? Ooh, let's do this until the end of break. How are you guys though? Hi Arena, welcome in. Ah, you actually got a lot done. Good job. Good job. Yeah, we had Red Bunny earlier. This is cute. How are you guys though? How is everybody doing? Definitely being distracted by the puzzle and listening to three other streamers stream a horror game together that only one of them has played before. Sounds fun. Sounds fun. Sounds chaotic, but also very, very fun. So we're standing today. We're standing while on a break because that's just what we have to do now. If you remember me asking for advice, right? Yes, yes. How was your team building? Actually went well and was worried for nothing. Yay! Good job. Great job. I love it. I love it. At least you were ready, just in case something happens. At least you were ready. Mm, I just sat down and put my feet up and realized my coffee is on the. Oh gosh. Well, nothing else to do but just let that coffee be cold. Last weekend, my weekend, well, Friday we set up my PC so now I can actually stand up during breaks. I can actually use my standing desk as a standing desk. Saturday I attended an 18th birthday of my cousin. Second cousin? I don't know what kind of cousin, but she is the daughter of my mom's cousin. So she is my cousin. So that was fun. And yesterday was just relax kind of day. Didn't do anything at all. Just chilled. Um, Played a little bit of World War Z. And I tried playing Sims yesterday, but Sims was not it wasn't I wasn't having it for me yesterday. I tried building because I am doing this. I'm participating in a shell challenge that is due on the 24th, and I'm far from being done. And I tried, dedicating time yesterday to do it, but every object that I placed down on the lot disappeared. So, yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix things. We'll see later. It definitely is fun listening to them. The dude be freaking out. Sometimes, yeah. I am good, love. I am good. Convert na to cold coffee. Exactly. Exactly. It's actually cold brew, so my ice is just melting. Yeah. How was the party? It was fine. I mean, I've never felt older in my life than actually attending an 18-year-old's party and realizing that and thinking to my head that they're pretty noisy. Those intrusive thoughts. have made me realize that I am getting old. The intrusive thoughts. It's so sad. It's so sad. Lucky for me, it's almost 3:30 a.m. Just trying to stay awake to keep an eye on my baby boy cat. Oh. Hmm. Hi, Erica. Welcome in. So I wasn't the only one experiencing disappearing stuff on Sims Building. You were. I thought it was just me because of my 1 million mods. But you were also experiencing the same thing? Oh no. Because I know Erica plays mostly vanilla. I think the only mods that she has is Better Build By and Tool Mod. That's it. So were you also? Oh no. Lawag? Yes, I feel young till I'm around young people. Ugh. Yeah, and they were yelling like crazy. If it was a party, so I wasn't really mad. That one single thought in my head where I was thinking, not noisy to the point where I'm complaining. I'm just saying they're loud. This realization of life sinking in, telling me that I am now old. And mind you, that cousin of mine, way younger than me, obviously, I used to carry her. Like, carry her when she was young. She was a baby, she was a toddler. When we were going to church, she'd usually say hi and go to the place where we're sitting, and then we talk with her. And just seeing her on her 18th birthday. Oh my gosh. I feel old. I feel old. About sa feel old, yeah. Young people, fun, I know. I mean, we can get loud too. But I feel like in terms of energy levels, at 10 p.m. I'm tired. The party, well, the whole like main program ended like before 10 p.m. I think. But everybody still had all these energy. They wanted to party, they wanted to dance, and I was like, "Let's go! I have to go home." Me being excited about going home just says a lot about how old I am. 18-year-old birthdays, man. Now I know how my parents felt. I remember when I was younger and I would go out and my parents would always tell me like they're tired, they don't want to go out anymore, and I would always feel like they're just, they just don't like the things that I like. And now I understand. I understand. Did you see my Viber message in the Mandarin Sky group? Oh, not yet. Oh no. When? Wait, I'll reply. At hindi ko gets ba't ganun yung energy level ng basta when I was in my teens. And then when I got to late 20s, I feel you, bro. Exactly. Exactly. I am in my almost mid 30s. Almost hitting mid 30s. And everything just sinks in very, very slowly. Ah, I remember when I was in my college days, I would stay up like crazy late and still have the energy to wake up the next day to attend classes. Now, I don't even have the energy to stand up after working. So, Ricky, teenagers forever. Could you believe it? We are nervous. I know. It's so hard to say. I mean, I don't have anything against my age. It's just funny thinking now that we are actually in our mid 30s. Wait, how young are you again? I'm 30. What year is it? I'm turning 34 on October. Yes. Although, yes, we do have to delete the message. I will still answer you because Twitch rules is can't do age talk. But I will still answer you. No, no worries. I am turning 34 in October. So there you go. Twitch just twitchy, so we don't want to get banned. We don't want to do age talk. But yeah. Also feel free to not share your age. If you are not born in the 90s, anyway, I'm going back to work. And I'm actually going back to sitting down while working. I will realize that no worries, love. No worries. It just happens. I think it's in the terms and conditions. And we're just in case, there are horrible people online who are trying to lurk and be predators to the younger generation. We're just trying to be safe. So it's fine. You're 3 years younger? Ooh, okay. Yeah. All right. I gotta go back to work. I don't want to go back to work, but we have to. I'll talk to you guys later. Good luck with work today.